Good morning. Welcome back to the Brad. Welcome back to the Brad and Rach vlog.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. What is today at school, guys?
Silly sock day.
Silly sock day. Wait, Lyndle, shouldn't you have silly socks on?
Yeah.
Why are you wearing just regular socks?
He's not like your sock.
I was kidding. Bear? Do you like your socks?
So funny.
I like having your pants rolled up. That's hilarious.
Who's on your socks?
Vader and they're best friends.
They are best friends.
Because they're the two best friends. What's your plan today, honey?
I have a chiropractor appointment that I'm very excited about. However,
I was just talking about socks.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Since I made that appointment, I haven't had as many issues with baby B being in my ribs. So, but hopefully I'll get some pointers, and I'm sure I need some kind of adjustment. And then I work.
Fun. Back at the villa for round 2. Yesterday we got a pretty good chunk done with trim on the paint. I got a lot of the bathroom. Got a good start on that. Then today our brother-in-law came over, took out all the carpeting, and there was a lot of carpeting upstairs and then downstairs, including the stairs. So the stairs are actually going to get new carpet, whereas the rest of the house, you can see the cement here, the rest of the house will be, it's not a luxury vinyl planking, but it's kind of like a luxury vinyl planking. So yeah, moving around rather quickly. The floors will be installed, I think it's like March 14th or March 15th. And honestly, we could probably move in like as soon as the floors are done. So today on my goal, I'm gonna finish gutting the entire bathroom, so I gotta get this big tub out of here, gotta get the vanity and the toilet, and then we're taking down this wall. So that's my goal for today. Should be able to do it, no problem. Honestly, I probably could have got it done yesterday. I just didn't have my tools. So I have my tools here now. Rachel,
yes.
What's your goal for today?
I think we're gonna start rollering. Unless, actually, we still have a couple of bedrooms that we need to trim. I didn't bring any painting clothes. So
I was gonna say, you got a brand new shirt on.
Well, it was on clearance. So
I'd rather,
thank you. I'd rather get paint on this than what I wore to work today, but.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
yeah.
Cool. So Rachel's downstairs, she's like, Brad, we have a problem. There's water coming down from the ceiling. So I like kind of looked where it was and figured it had to be obviously the refrigerator. And that little thing right there where the water comes in was leaking. Luckily, it just, obviously it just went down through here. It's still leaking. Went down there straight to the ceiling, so not a big deal, but obviously we need to fix that. Wonder why the heck that's leaking. Bad things about being at the villa is my diet is really suffering. We've eaten a lot of fast food.
Yep.
What are you gonna do? We officially have a fighter of the bedtime. She'll think of it. Anything she possibly can. Tonight it's the chapstick. Oh, she gotta put it on mommy and herself. What was it last night? Oh wait, I wasn't here last night.
Mm-hmm. No, she did great last night because she was
taking a nap. Yeah, she did. Oh, sure.
She's actually really good at applying it. Ooh, his lips were crunchy, weren't they? He needed it. Do you want to put some on you? She's pretty darn accurate, even with the. She'll occasionally get a hold of my chapstick that has color in it, and.
Yeah, and she doesn't make a mess. How'd the chiropractor go today?
Well, I guess the good news is she found some things to fix. I guess I didn't really tell you about that.
No,
like my pelvis was really tilted, and so she said that might be contributing to the fact that baby B is getting pushed up into my ribs. So she did some. It was weird because she did something. I guess normally they start with X-rays, but they can't do X-rays on a pregnant woman.
I was gonna ask you, did she just feel it?
No. Well, she did that too, but I stood in front of this board that had grids on it, and she had me like march in place and then like stand in certain positions, and she was, I guess, looking at my alignment based on how I related to the grid behind me and like my shoulders, and I don't know. So anyway, she did that, and then she adjusted my like pelvis, I guess, and spine, and did quite a bit of adjusting. Some of it was on my belly, which was cool because she had this pillow that my belly went into, and I got to lay on my stomach, which is really nice. And I started not feeling well during that, like when she was starting to adjust me when I was on my belly, but like it was vague. It wasn't like I'm definitely heading toward passing out. It was just like I vaguely felt uncomfortable, weird. And then she flipped me over to my back and adjusted me a little bit more there, and that's when she like realized that my pelvis was so far off, and so she adjusted that. She actually didn't do much when she was on my back, and then while I was on my back is when I started like really feeling woozy and
the usual.
Yeah. And so we sat up, and then it was weird though because I don't think it was being on my back that did it.
Oh really?
Yeah, because
one of the adjustments.
Something, because it started when I was on my belly, like not feeling 100%, and then got worse when I was on my back, and then the last of it. Well, I told her I was starting to get lightheaded, and she's like, "Okay, we'll give you a little break, and then we're gonna do the last little bit in a chair, so you're not having to lay on your back," because she was just assuming it was because I was on my back.
Right.
So I was sitting in the chair, and she was like moving my head around and doing some stuff there, and then like adjusted my neck a little bit, and then I was just like, oh my gosh, I really don't feel well. And it was while I was sitting up, and she's like, what do you feel like? It's like sweaty and like I'm gonna throw up and pass out. Maybe all of those at the same time. So
do you have a puke bucket?
So she got me a trash can. Like I thought I was gonna need it.
Dang.
And I thought I was gonna pass out. It was bad. And then she went and got me water.
Did she make you like feel better by saying a lot of people get like that?
She didn't say a lot of people get like that, but she said it does happen. I don't know if it was vasovagal. I can't imagine, because like popping does not, like getting adjusted doesn't.
Yeah, but you're pregnant. Who knows?
So I don't know what triggered that, but she wants me to come back in a week for a follow-up, and then maybe every 2 weeks or every week from there, just kind of depending on. She said you're just much more likely to get out of whack in your third trimester, especially with twins. But she also said like this isn't gonna guarantee that the baby's gonna get out of my ribs. There's not a lot that you can do, but she said my whole rib cage is shifted right now. So and like she can't put that back into place.
What?
But she said take an ice pack and put it when baby B's up in my rib cage. Put an ice pack on it and she'll move.
Yeah.
And it made me realize it always seems like it's way worse when I'm eating ice, which is a catch-22 because I'm not gonna stop eating
ice 24 hours a day.
But like if I take ice with me in the car and I'm eating it in the car, like especially sitting in that position eating ice, she'll get way up in there. I bet because my stomach's cold.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Interesting.
I know. So that was my chiropractor appointment in a nutshell. How do you feel about that? Does it bother you at all that?
No. I know there's a little bit of, like, you shouldn't go to the chiropractor when you're pregnant.
Oh, yeah. She like specializes in prenatal care.
I was gonna say, but she was really well qualified, and I would like to think that you could trust the professionals that are certified in that kind of stuff.
Right.
So yeah, I'm glad that you went, and I really hope that you find some relief.
Thank you.
You're
It
welcome.
was cool because she's like, normally in pregnancy, when you're getting adjusted and you're like,
Too high or thicker?
it's fine.
Okay.
You're trying for a vaginal delivery. Hopefully we don't get demonetized for saying the word vaginal. The goal of chiropractic care and stretching and everything is to move babies down the birth canal, or like move them, get you prepared for birth so that when labor starts, the baby just comes out. You're not like fighting all of these tight muscles and like weird things that have happened and ligaments and things that are tight from 9 months of trauma to your body.
Yeah, right.
So, but she said with a probable C-section, you don't have to worry about any of that, and you can focus more on comfort. And she said there's some adjustments you want to do just so that you can make your recovery from a C-section easier too. So it's like a good idea to get some basic care leading up to a C-section, even though it doesn't matter really where the babies are. So I thought that was good. But my C-sections, I feel like, compared to a lot of stories I've heard, have been relatively smooth. I don't feel like I've struggled to recover.
No. And hopefully you won't this time either.
Knock on wood.